Giannis and the Bucks ready to go in the postseason. 4-0 during the regular season against the Pistons, playing Game 1 without Blake Griffin. He's day-to-day. How about the Bucks celebrating their 1971 NBA title with Kareem? And early on, Giannis in complete control, the lay-in good and the whistle. Again, the Bucks running. Again, the Greek Freak at the other end. And it's 20-4. Detroit, the postseason has started. The Bucks swing it. The stretch 5 with the 3. Brook Lopez knocks it down. 38-18 Milwaukee after one, second quarter. Giannis right through the lane. Jams it home. The Greek Freak with the rack attack. Meanwhile, Detroit's ice cold. The Pistons shot 38% from the field. Even chillier from 3. Thon Maker, no. Luke Kennard gets free. His shot rims out. Even when the Pistons drive and kick out, Glenn Robinson, the third, wide open. His baseline 3, no, and that gets the Bucks off and running. Chris Middleton, meanwhile, he knows what to do. Stops, nails it. Middleton with 14. The lead is 25. Then Giannis swings it over to Eric Bledsoe. Steps into a 3. He had 15, and it's 70-43 Milwaukee at the half. Brook Lopez protecting the rim, rejects Thon Maker, one of 4 blocks for Brook Lopez at the other end. Giannis uses the Euro step to perfection, wants the foul call, gets the bucket. Another Pistons turnover. The Greek Freak all the way in, and watch where he takes off on this dunk just inside the free throw line. Giannis finished with 24 points, 17 rebounds, and 4 assists in just 23 minutes. Late third, watch Giannis and Andre Drummond battling inside. The three-pointer in and out. Giannis, the rebound, goes down hard. Andre Drummond goes to pick him up. Yes, Andre pushed him down and then helped him back up. Drummond was given a flagrant 2. He was ejected from the game. Blake Griffin didn't like the call, even though he's not even playing in the game. He got a technical as well. The Bucks win Game 1 easily, 121-86. Game 2 Wednesday. Game 1 between the Jazz and Rockets. James Harden arriving, and no one heats up faster than James Harden, averaging nearly 10 points a game in the first quarter. And Harden right away gets it going, drives inside, and then Harden again gets it back. He had 12 in the first quarter. Rockets up 31-24 after one. They extend their lead in the second. Chris Paul zigzags his way around and through Utah's defense, turns around and scores. Then Harden, step back 3 right in Ricky Rubio's face. And then Harden drives, finds Clint Capella at the other end. Harden had 17 points and 7 assists in the first half. Rockets by 15, but here come the Utah Jazz. Rudy Gobert, pick and roll. He had 22 and 12. Ricky Rubio in transition behind the back to beat the beard and lay it in. And then Donovan Mitchell, 19 points in the game. Stops, and Utah's within 5, 66-61. Do the Rockets have an answer? Chris Paul puts on the brakes. Rudy Gobert, no foul call. It ends up in the hands of Eric Gordon, who knocks down the 3. Then it's Harden. Gets himself open. A 13-3 run extends the lead back to 15. Meanwhile, CP3 dropping dimes. Stops. Oh, the pocket pass to Kenneth Faried. In transition, Daniel House, corner 3, yes. Then Chris Paul makes another house call, who knocks down another 3. 83-71 Rockets at the end of 3 quarters, and in the fourth, they outscored Utah 39-19. James Harden finished with 29 points, 10 assists, 7 Rockets in double figures in the 32-point win.
It's the 3 seed versus the 6 seed in the Western Conference. The Portland Trail Blazers on the 3 seed. That's Damian Lillard. Paul George returning after a right shoulder injury. He and the Oklahoma City Thunder. The 6 seed, Damian Lillard gets things started. A reverse layup there. Then Evan Turner finds C.J. McCollum knocking down a 3. And Turner, playing provider, again gets it over to Damian Lillard for a triple. And it's 33-31 to 19 at that point. Later, after Paul George gets his shoulder worked on a little bit, Seth Curry working on his range, knocking down a three-pointer here. It's 47-28, CJ McCollum and Terrence Ferguson. Emotions running high, and they get into just a little word exchange, but the referees wanting to keep things under control issue double technical fouls, and that'll do it every time as the players are sort of separated there. Later, McCollum does his talking right there with a bucket as he gets the floater. Then Russell Westbrook on the drive for the tough layup. 52-44, Portland up by 8. CJ McCollum now on the drive again to Enes Kanter, and Enes Kanter really played a wonderful game all alone on that one and lays it in. It's 54-48 at the half. We go into half number 2. CJ McCollum driving in for another floater. The floater game working out well for him. Portland up 58-50. Russell Westbrook driving in again strong to the bucket for the layup. Then Steven Adams gets a steal. Dennis Schroeder finds Russell Westbrook, and there's Russell Westbrook again exploding to the basket for the layup, and Portland's leads down to 4. Late in the third quarter, CJ McCollum on the drive, a little off balance. Yep, you guessed it, floater. The floater worked again. Now Damian Lillard drives in, a lot of hesitation and change of direction. He gets the layup there. 72-62, Portland up. We're still in the third quarter. Russell Westbrook drives and kicks it out to Paul George for a three-pointer. That's cash, and the lead is 72-65. Guess what? We're still in the third quarter. Nerlens Noel throws that one down. Strong jam. It's 74-69. Now we're in the fourth quarter. CJ McCollum on the drive for the floater and one. McCollum had 24 points, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists. It's 82-77 at that point. Damian Lillard now pulling up from deep for the three-pointer, and Paul George is the defender. That's no easy task, but he gets it done. It's an 8-point advantage, less than 7 to go in the game. Now Paul George brings the ball up. Watch him work through the defense and sort of slaloms to the basket and gets a layup. That cuts Portland's lead to 6. Russell Westbrook goes out to defend Damian Lillard and tweaks his ankle on the play. Westbrook did not leave the game. He continued to play. In fact, he had a triple-double in this game, 24 points, 10 rebounds, and 10 assists. At that point, Portland still up by those 6 points. Jeremy Grant misses a three-pointer. Steven Adams tips it out to Paul George, and Paul George does not miss a three-pointer. 26 points, 10 rebounds, 4 steals, and we got a 1-point game. Less than 2.5 to go now. Westbrook leaves a lot of space open for Damian Lillard, and yeah, you can't do that because he knocks down a deep three. 30 points for Damian Lillard. Portland by 4. Now less than 30 to go. CJ McCollum drives in, is blocked by Jeremy Grant. Watch this one again, just tracking back and extending to get that block. Portland up by 4 at that point. And boy, Enes Kanter, what a game he played. 20 points, 18 rebounds, 2 blocks, gets the layup there. That was the dagger. And Portland, after all that, goes on to get the win by 5. Your final score, 104-99. So far in the Eastern Conference, the lower-seeded teams have won the opening game in the first 2 matchups. This is the third matchup taken off. And it's Boston, the 4th seed, taking on the 5 seed, Indiana, and Boston gets running. Kyrie Irving with the steal and dish to Al Horford for the jam. Later in the first quarter, Bojan Bogdanovic to Wesley Matthews for the three-pointer, and the lower-seeded team is winning. It's 12-6, Indiana in front. Terry Rozier giving it up to Marcus Morris for the three-pointer. We're all square at 18. Later, Tyreke Evans. We're in the second quarter now. Driving in for the tough layup. It's a tight game, 23-22, Indiana in front. Boston turnovers turning into Indiana buckets off a missed layup. Al Horford with the rebound and pass for Thaddeus Young to steal. Yeah, and he does it wonderfully, finding Tyreke Evans for the layup. Jason Tatum turns it over. Thaddeus Young finds Darren Collison for the fast break layup. Boston had 9 turnovers in the opening half. Indiana led by 7 at the break, and the legend Larry Bird in the house. And yeah, a little sign saying we still have Larry. Remember, he's got ties to the Pacers and the Celtics. Boston opens the second half on a 9-0 run. Jaylen Brown with the jam. Kyrie Irving off the dribble for the jumper, 47-45. Boston with the lead. The Boston run continues. It extends, in fact, to a 22-3 run. Kyrie Irving hands it off to Marcus Morris for the three-pointer. He had 20 points and 7 rebounds. It's a 12-point lead. Terry Rozier pulling up for the tough three-pointer at the end of the third quarter. That one goes down at 64-53. We move into the fourth quarter off a Thaddeus Young miss. Al Horford with the rebound to find Gordon Hayward ahead for the layup. Gordon Hayward, 10 points and 7 rebounds in his playoff debut for the Celtics at 68-53 at that point. Then Al Horford to Kyrie Irving for the three over Domantas Sabonis. Kyrie, 20 points, 5 rebounds, 7 assists. Boston gets the win. Your final score, 84-74.